Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. Today I will be swatching this eyeshadow palette over here from Catrice Cosmetics. It is one of their latest limited edition Bronze Away 2 Panama eyeshadow palette. So I will be doing swatches of the whole entire eyeshadow palette for you guys. Also, I have done already first impression video slash eye makeup look. Also, I reviewed some of the product that came within this collection. This video up here, I will link it down below. Check it out for full details on this palette. But today, I'll be swatching all of these for you guys and also showing you how I was able to achieve this eye makeup look, because the first video, I did not get to use everything, so yeah. In this video, of course, I used the rest of the eyeshadows and you will see how they perform. I'm going to begin by swatching the matte shades first and then I'm going to jump to the shimmers. So let's begin with this one right here. It is a matte shade and this, you guys, looks stunning on the hand. And let's swatch it and have a look. So pop it over here, I suppose. Wow! So this is the first shade, you guys. It is actually an orange shade, which is so stunning. I have used this in today's eye makeup look. You can see it right there in the crease. It is a beautiful, gorgeous shade that actually shows up on my skin. I mean, I had to pack it, a couple more times, of course, to get this, this look over here, but it's there, it's popping, it's talking to us, and I love this. Look at how pigmented this eyeshadow is, you guys. So yeah, this is the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this one here. And let's move on to the next matte shade, which will be, of course, this one right here at the corner. So taking that, and I'm going to be swatching this one right here. Now, you guys, with this shade, I must admit that it wasn't really performing its best on my eyes, in all honesty. I tried to use this one here. You'll see in the video, of course, at the end of the swatches, the video will play of this eye makeup look. It wasn't really performing as I would have loved it to, but look, this is how it looks like. And yeah, sometimes this is what I always say, the swatches may not really do justice on how the eyeshadows are going to perform on the eyes. Sometimes here they look like the shade is popping, but on the eyes you just can't see anything, and this is what happened with this shade over here. You can see, of course, how it looks like it's there, just on the eyes it was like really playing up, and you will see what I mean by that. All right, moving on, the next matte shade I see here is this at the bottom right here, which is the deepest brown in this pan. And again, if you watch my my first review video, you know what I mean by this shade. Look at that. This is how it looks like. Of course, I came across issues with this shade, in all honesty, but this is how it looks like. Watch the video, the first one that I, of course, reviewed. I'm going to link it down below. You will get an idea on how this performs on the eyes, but this, of course, watch, it's how it looks like. All right, next matte shade that we have over here is this right here. Now this I love, you guys. This shade over here, it is a beautiful, gorgeous shade. Actually, I'll show you how it swatches. Look at that. That is just like one, and I'm going to add a little bit more. Let's add another layer. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous shade. And this one here actually does show up on my eyes, which is wonderful. And I did not have, issues with this shade here, because it was there and it was easy to work with. I did not notice any patchiness at all. So I absolutely loved this shade here on my eyes. So yeah, that is that. And then the last matte shade we have in here is this white shade right here. Now this one, you guys, you can use it, for example, if you've added too much of the other shade, you can use it to kind of tone down a little bit. But here is how it looks like. Look at that, the matte shade. And I actually use this one here to highlight my brow bone, although it wasn't really popping, so I had to go with the shimmer. But still, this is how it looks like. Look at that. so popping on the hand right there. And you can even pop this one here, I believe, you know, in the inner corners. If you want to add a bit of, you know, that color, if you don't want to have a shimmer shade, you can pop this one here in the inner corners. I think it will look beautiful as well. All right, now you guys, let's move on to the shimmer shades. So those were all the matte shade. Of course, you can see them, there are 5 shades. Let's move on to the shimmer. I'm going to begin with this one over here that I have used in the first video. So this one right here, you guys, shimmered in this palette. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here we go. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how stunning that is. So pretty. Oh yes, that is beautiful shade. That was popping straight up like that when I applied it, and I actually, you know, did not have issue at all with this shade, period. It was just beautiful, and yeah, it speaks for itself. All right, let's move on to the next shimmer shade, which is this one here. Oh, another gorgeous shade, you guys. I have used this one here. Wow, you will see what I mean. Are we ready for this swatch here? Oh, look at that. Oh yes, I'll put another layer. I'll put another one, of course, so you can see. Oh yes, look at that. So stunning, so pretty, so gorgeous, so beautiful, so pigmented, and so blinding. Yes, yes, and yes. So next up we have this shade over here. I have already used it, you guys, so let's give it a swatch. Here we go. Oh, that is stunning. Look at that next to the other shimmer shade. They almost look like the same shade, but they are not, because this one is more like a deeper kind of brown shade, but this one had a little bit more of the lighter, you know, popness going there. But wow, those shimmers, you cannot complain at all, you guys. You just cannot complain. All right, we have one more shimmer left, and this is the one that I popped under my eyes, you guys, right at the bottom here. It is a gorgeous blue shade, and that is the blue shade sitting in the middle there, you guys. That is the one, and you just have to see this. You just have to see this. First of all, can we just take a moment and appreciate this, shall we? All right, here we go. Right here, I put too much, but bang, you guys. Wow, look at that. Just look how stunning this looks, you guys. That is so pretty. That is gorgeous. Here is the close-up, you guys, on how all the shades looks like in this palette. You can see right there, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful shimmers that you can use on your eyelids, you can use in your inner corners. Just gorgeous. And yeah, I don't have any issues with the shimmer shades, you guys. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, those were the swatches for this eyeshadow palette, you guys. And now it is time for me to show you how I created this eye makeup right here using the shades in this palette. I hope you enjoyed the makeup tutorial, and thanks for watching.